I'm about to show you one of the most insane stories of faith you've ever seen. A man named Daniel, a king who couldn't save him, and a den full of starving lions. What happens when your faith collides with the jaws of fear? You're about to find out. This isn't just ancient history. This is about courage that still matters today. Alright, so here's the setup. Babylon has fallen. The Medo-Persian Empire is in charge now, and King Darius is running the show. And Daniel, this guy is crushing it. He's one of 3 top administrators, and he's so good at his job, so honest, so excellent, that Darius is thinking about putting him in charge of the entire kingdom. Zero corruption, zero mistakes, just pure integrity, but that's exactly what makes him a target. The other officials, they're jealous. They can't stand that Daniel is better than them. So they start digging, looking for dirt, anything to take him down. And they find nothing. This guy is spotless. So they realize the only way to get Daniel is through his faith. So these jealous officials come up with a plan. They go to King Darius and they flatter him. Your Majesty, you're so great, so powerful. Let's make a law. For the next 30 days, no one can pray to any god or any man except you. Anyone who breaks this law gets thrown into the lion's den. And Darius, maybe feeling a little too good about himself, signs it. Done. Irreversible. That's how Persian law worked. Once it's signed, not even the king can change it. Here's the thing. They knew Daniel prayed 3 times a day, every single day, windows open, facing Jerusalem, talking to God. They built this law specifically to trap him, and now it's official. So, what does Daniel do? Does he hide? Does he pray in secret? Nope. He goes home, opens his windows toward Jerusalem, gets on his knees, and prays. Just like he always has. 3 times a day. No fear, no hesitation. He knows the law. He knows the penalty. But his relationship with God isn't up for negotiation. This is the moment. This is where faith meets fire. Daniel chooses God over safety. And the officials? They're watching. They catch him in the act, and they run straight to the king. Darius is devastated. He likes Daniel. He respects him. He spends the whole day trying to find a loophole, any way to save him. But the law is the law. And the officials remind him, "You signed it, Your Majesty. It can't be changed." So at sunset, with a heavy heart, Darius gives the order. Daniel is arrested. They take him to the den. It's a pit carved into stone, filled with lions that haven't been fed. Daniel is lowered inside. A massive stone is rolled over the opening. The king's seal is pressed into it. And just like that, Daniel is locked in with death. The king's seal is pressed into it. Darius looks at him one last time and says, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." And then the stone seals shut. That night, Darius can't eat. He can't sleep. He refuses entertainment. He's tormented, pacing his palace, thinking about Daniel down in that den. Meanwhile, Daniel is surrounded by lions, hungry, powerful, deadly lions. But something happens. God sends an angel, and that angel shuts the mouths of the lions. All night long, Daniel sits in that den, untouched, unharmed, at peace. This is where faith proves itself, not in the absence of danger, but in the presence of God in the middle of it. Daniel trusted, and God delivered. As soon as the sun rises, Darius runs to the den. He's frantic. He calls out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" And then, from deep inside the den, Daniel's voice, "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and shut the lions' mouths. They haven't hurt me because I was found innocent before him, and also before you, O king." Darius is overwhelmed with relief. He orders Daniel pulled out immediately. Not a scratch, not a bruise, nothing, because Daniel trusted God, and God was faithful. Darius is overwhelmed with relief. But the story doesn't end there. The officials who set Daniel up, Darius has them arrested, along with their families, and throws them into the same den. And this time, the lions don't hold back. Justice is swift. Then Darius writes a new decree to the whole empire. "I make a decree that in all my royal dominion, people tremble and fear before the God of Daniel.
For he is the living God, enduring forever. His kingdom shall never be destroyed."
He rescues and delivers. He has saved Daniel from the power of the lions. The king himself declares the greatness of God. The king himself declares the greatness of God. The king himself declares the greatness of God. So, what does this mean for you? Maybe you're not facing lions, but you're facing something. Pressure at work, ridicule at school, fear of standing out. Daniel's story is proof that when you stand firm in your faith, God stands with you. Prayer isn't just a ritual, it's your lifeline. Integrity isn't optional, it's your armor. And God's power isn't limited by laws, lions, or anything else. Bring your den to God. Pray anyway. Stand anyway. Trust anyway. Bring your den to God. Pray anyway. Stand anyway. Trust anyway. If this story strengthened your faith, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe for more Bible stories brought to life. And drop a comment with just one word. Amen. Let's build a community of people who choose faith over fear. I'll see you in the next one. If this spoke to you, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and type Amen in the comments. Let's keep the faith alive together.